Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sheridan. My name is Janet Morrison, and I'm proud to serve as Sheridan's Provost and Vice President Academic. I'm also your MC this morning. As we gather here today, Sheridan would like to acknowledge that all of its campuses reside on land that for thousands of years before us was the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nations, Anishinaabe Nation, Huron-Wendat, and the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. It is our collective responsibility to honor and respect those who have gone before us, those who are here, and those who have yet to come. We are grateful for the opportunity to be working on this land. Miigwech, thank you. So we are delighted to welcome you today for an exciting announcement from the government. I'm particularly pleased to welcome Dr. Reza Moridi, Minister of Research, Innovation and Science, Linda Franklin, President and CEO of Colleges Ontario, and Tom Corr, President and CEO, Ontario Centres for Excellence. Thank you for joining us today. We're also honored to have with us here this morning Mayor Rob Burton from the town of Oakville, along with Ward 4 Regional and Town Councillor Alan Elgar and Tom Adams, Regional and Town Councillor, Ward 6. So research has long been an integral part of Sheridan's institutional identity. Applied research engages our faculty and students with industry and community partners in a wide array of projects that span Sheridan's academic strengths in the arts, technology, social sciences and humanities, and applied health and community studies fields, all with a view to developing innovative solutions to societal and industry issues and challenges. Today, applied research at Sheridan is captured under the umbrella of scholarship, research, and creative activities, or CIRCA. Fostering creativity with purpose is key to Sheridan's mission. We look for opportunities to put creativity to work and to give our students the chance to collaborate with external partners, professors, and peers in other disciplines as part of problem-solving teams. Many of these opportunities are driven by our 5 dedicated research centers. For the past 15 years, the Centre for Elder Research has conducted close to 100 applied research, design, and evaluation projects that have benefited older adults and their families. The Screen Industries Research and Training Centre, known as CERT, works with industry to support and foster innovation in production and post-production for the film, television, and digital media sectors. CERT was instrumental in the development of CERTnet, a unique in Canada fiber-based optic collaboration network for Ontario's screen industries. CERTnet was also the first major commercialization project to emerge from Sheridan. The Centre for Advanced Manufacturing and Design Technologies at our Brampton campus works with our manufacturing partners and small and medium-sized enterprises to address industry challenges through innovative technology solutions. The Canadian Music Theatre Project is Canada's first incubator for the creation of new musical works. To date, it has supported the development of 15 musicals, including the Tony Award-winning Come From Away. And finally, our Centre for Mobile Innovation has a mandate to generate innovative solutions to healthcare problems through the use of leading mobile and related technologies, including wearable computing, Internet of Things, and machine learning. These centers have all benefited from government funding support and contributions from our industry and research partners. This is the context that fuels our excitement about Premier Wynn's announcement last January regarding the launch of a 3-year, $20 million program aimed at furthering applied research across the province, the College's Applied Research and Development Fund. This wonderful addition to funding for college research was coordinated through a partnership between Ontario Centres of Excellence, Colleges Ontario, and the Ministry of Research, Innovation and Science. It's now my great pleasure to introduce Honorable Reza Moridi, Minister of Research, Innovation, and Science. Dr. Moridi was first elected to the Ontario Legislature in 2007 as MPP for Richmond Hill and was re-elected in 2011 and 2014. He previously served as Minister of Research and Innovation, as well as Minister of Training, Colleges, and Universities. Prior to entering politics, Dr. Moridi had a 17-year career with the Radiation Safety Institute of Canada, where he was the Vice President and Chief Scientist. For his contributions to the understanding of nuclear materials, radiation, and health physics, Dr. Moridi received the Education and Communication Award from the Canadian Nuclear Society, and the U.S. Health Physics Society designated him as a Fellow. He was also elected as a Fellow of the UK Institute of Physics and the UK Institution of Engineering and Technology. For his extensive community and humanitarian work, Dr. Moridi has received numerous awards and recognition. Please welcome Dr. Reza Moridi.
Well, thank you very much, Janet, for that gracious introduction. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Honorable Rob Burton, Mayor of Oakville, Councillor Alan Elgar, and Councillor Tom, I forgot the name, Adams, yes. It's really, ladies and gentlemen, a great pleasure to be here this morning at Sheridan College. Sheridan is one of the 24 gems in our province of Ontario in our college systems. They're all gems, and of course Sheridan is one of those, and I'm sure that Linda Franklin will agree with me that every college we have in our province of Ontario, 24 of them, and plus 6 Indigenous polytechnics, they are all gems, and we are so proud of these colleges which form our post-secondary education system, along with 20 universities and a number of, I think, a couple of hundred or maybe close to 400 private career colleges. They all form our post-secondary education system in the province of Ontario. And I want to thank Sheridan College for hosting us today for this announcement. And I want to extend my sincere congratulations to Sheridan Animation alumni who were nominated for Golden Globes this year. This is a major achievement, and my warmest congratulations to everyone at Sheridan College. We are very proud of our students in this college and in every academic institutions in our province of Ontario. They are our future. They are our future. They are our best assets in this province, in this country, and in every country, in fact. It's their people. And when it comes for the future, our students are our best assets, the most valuable assets for the future of this country and indeed our province of Ontario. Ladies and gentlemen, our government wants to help college students here and across the province of Ontario find more opportunities, particularly in research and development. And Sheridan has so much to offer students looking to dive into research and development, like valuable hands-on experience. Now, more than ever, it's so important that students in Ontario are prepared for the jobs of tomorrow, because competition is getting fiercer as we move on. And which is why I am pleased to announce that the 22 colleges across the province of Ontario supporting 61 projects will receive $13 million from the College Applied Research and Development Fund. And the Sheridan College is one of the institutions receiving funding for 3 different projects. This fund will allow students to apply what they learn in the classroom to real-world research and development projects in business and in industry. And it connects students with industry in our backyard. We want to strengthen Ontario's highly skilled, market-ready workforce and ensure our students are ready for tomorrow's innovation economy. And that's where our economy is moving. Our economy is moving towards innovation economy, science-based, knowledge-based economy. And we want our students be exactly ready for that kind of economy. And Sheridan College, by the way, is receiving more than $1.2 million through this project. This fund is about to create big opportunities for businesses and indeed for students right here at Sheridan College and other colleges. One of those projects is called Virtual Human Characteristics. I just experienced that one and experimented. It's fabulous. If you haven't done it, take a moment and do it. It's just fabulous. So this is a computer-generated characters with human-like qualities, exactly human-like. So we are cloning humans in a virtual reality. They can communicate in real time using facial expressions, speech, and gestures. Through the College Applied Research and Development Fund, this project will bring students together from different faculties across Sheridan College, including the arts, computer sciences, social sciences. Even applied health and the community studies students will be involved in this project. These virtual humans could be used for video games, and also they could be used in healthcare education, for example, as virtual patients and virtual caregivers. The technology, ladies and gentlemen, has so much potential, and building research and development collaborations like this will help us prepare for Ontario's future. And Ontario's future will be different than as it is today. In the future, the cars are going to drive themselves. We may not need as many cars as we have today on the streets. And we may not need as many parking lots we have today. The world is going to be different, within not far from now, maybe within 5 to 10 years from now. And of course, artificial intelligence is coming in. And so much things have been changed and it's changing day by day. So we need to be ready, and our young people need to be ready for that kind of environment, that kind of society, and that kind of economy. Our technology and our society is moving forward. And we have to create those technologies ourselves. We shouldn't be importer of those technologies. We should be exporter of those technologies. And this kind of investments and the work you do in this college and other colleges and other research institutions prepare our society for the economy of tomorrow. We need to ensure our colleges and universities are closely tied to the labor market, because we are incubating the next generation of talent. And the talents we are producing in our universities and the colleges, they are #1 in the world. When I was at Silicon Valley last February, actually, almost this time of the year, I noticed that there are many Ontario graduates there working there, of course, many of them from Sheridan College. And we have to create an environment in our province so that our talents also remain in our province as well. But it doesn't matter if they go to other places, we are happy for that as well, because they are very well thought of. But in the meantime, we have to create that environment as well in our province of Ontario and our country so that our talents remain here. And that's why we are paying much attention to economic growth, economic development in this province. Our growth is 2.7%. We are leading not only Canadian provinces in economic growth, but we are leading G7 countries in terms of economic development as well, but 2.7% growth. We are also #1 jurisdiction in Americas for foreign direct investments. Investors around the world, they choose Ontario first to invest, and then, of course, California and elsewhere. So in many areas, we are leading the world. In terms of research and development, which is the subject of this announcement, our country, Canada, ranks #6 in terms of quality of research and impact of research in the world. And the province of Ontario has about 50% of Canada's research capacity. So when we are talking about research and development in Canada, half of that capacity is located in this province. So that's where we are today. In terms of in information communication technology, ICT, province of Ontario ranks #2 in Americas. And when we are talking Americas, we are talking about 63 semi-autonomous jurisdictions, 50 states in the US, 13 provinces and territories in Canada. Among those 63, we rank number 2 in terms of ICT. So we have done a lot, but still there are more work to do, and I'm sure Sheridan and our other colleges and academic institutions are ready for that. So this CARDF or this fund is truly a win-win-win situation for our students and our academic institutions, colleges, and indeed for industry. So I want again to thank Sheridan College for hosting us today, and my sincere congratulations to the recipients, and we will continue to invest in our young people so that our future will be even brighter. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Minister Moridi. On behalf of Sheridan and our colleagues across the province, I applaud your recognition of the tremendous value of college-driven applied research to affect social and economic development in our local communities and beyond. I'd now like to invite my colleague Brian Jervis, Sheridan's Vice Provost of Research, to share some details about the Sheridan projects announced for funding today, which I think are reflective of the tremendous scope and versatility of Ontario's colleges. Brian?
Thank you very much, Janet. And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sheridan. I think when you talk this morning, you'll see the sparkle in the eyes in our students, in our faculty, and in our staff members, because this announcement is really exciting for us and tremendously important. We're absolutely thrilled that CARDF has selected 3 Sheridan projects for funding, 1 in each of the 3 streams. In Stream 1, our project, Virtual Human Characters, an interdisciplinary approach, which was referred to earlier, and you can see the demonstration at the back a little later on, I'm pleased to say has received full funding, which amounts to $1 million from the Government of Ontario, administered by the Ontario Centres of Excellence over a 2-year period, to be matched by a combination of cash and in-kind contribution from industry partners for a total of $2 million. And I was mentioning during the discussion earlier that we're really proud that we'll have 20 students involved in this project each year for the 2 years, so it's a wonderful opportunity. Virtual Humans, an interesting name, are interactive, computer-generated characters that have the capacity to communicate using natural, human facial expressions, speech, gestures, and the ability and capacity to convey emotion and empathy, for example. It's all about dynamic social interactions between humans and virtual humans. This project has the potential to have a lasting and far-reaching impact, as virtual human characters are destined to play a primary role not only within the media and entertainment industry, but especially in areas of social innovation and well-being, including applications such as healthcare, education, and cross-cultural understanding. This research draws on Sheridan's broad range of degree programs and on our research centres, specializing in digital arts, computer sciences, social sciences and humanities, and applied health and community studies. Our intent is to use the 2-year funding to establish an expanding cluster of partnerships and collaborations that will enable ongoing interdisciplinary research for companies and not-for-profit organizations such as hospitals and educational institutions. It will also facilitate our collaboration with leading external researchers, and it's wonderful to see the new models that we have for partnering with other researchers in universities throughout Ontario and abroad. I'd like at this moment to congratulate the project leads from the Screen Industries Research and Training Centre, the Centre for Mobile Innovation, and the Centre for Elder Research, who, along with the faculty who will be participating in this research, have come together on virtual humans. So my congratulations. In Stream 2, Sheridan has received a bundle of what are called vouchers with a total value of $200,000 for technology adoption that connects eligible companies with our expertise and our resources to solve their business and innovation challenges. Known as the Rapid Engagement Innovation Network, this initiative allows us to offer valuable experiential learning opportunities to students in key focus areas, including, again, the arts, applied science, business, and aging. By working with innovative companies, students get to apply their skills to real-world problems, which in turn will enhance their ability to contribute to Ontario's tech-based economy after they graduate. A number of the projects in this stream, there are some really interesting ones here, fall within the purview of our Centre for Elder Research, and I thought I'd just take a minute this morning to mention some of them. So really interesting. One of them is research into how older adults engage with online social platforms and apps that allow them to form new and meaningful relationships. Another one is conducting user testing for an online community that connects like-minded people through face-to-face video. Another most interesting one, this one I find totally amazing, is assessing a wearable system for older adults who have vision loss. So we're partnering with another company on that, and their technology is amazing. Another project is evaluating a method for identifying, retrieving, and verifying music that has significance to people with dementia. And finally, in this list, testing an app that offers remote monitoring after a hospital discharge. Our successful project, the third stream is the college vouchers for innovation and productivity. Our successful project in this stream has been granted $20,000, and it's titled, and it's on the third poster at the back, Simulation and Optimization of Airflow Channels and Equipment Layout in Beverage Coolers. That's a long title. So this project is a collaboration between QBD Cooling Systems, Inc. and a team of Sheridan researchers. So my congratulations to all of the researchers, partners, and students that are involved in each of these projects. And thank you very sincerely to the Ontario government, to Ontario Centres of Excellence, and to Colleges Ontario for your investment and your commitment to applied research. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian. There is no more enthusiastic champion of applied research at Sheridan than Brian. So on behalf of our entire team, his enthusiasm will give you some sense of the energy around here about this announcement. I'd now like to invite Linda Franklin, President and CEO of Colleges Ontario, to say a few words. Linda?
Thanks very much, Janet. I'm just thrilled to be here today for this important announcement. You know, Minister Moridi was our minister for a period of time, and I remember a lot of conversations, Minister Moridi, about the importance of applied research and your advocacy for college applied research. So I'm thrilled that you can be here to make this announcement with us today. I'm also really pleased to see our local municipal leaders here, Councillors Adam and Elgar, Mayor Burton, because I do think this announcement and applied research in colleges really speaks to an important part of our mandate, which is local community development and economic development. Why would we be here other than that we colleges have a chance to give back to their local communities, to train the next generation of leaders throughout our communities, and I think this is an important announcement in that regard as well, so thank you for being here. Today's announcement, I think, represents a tremendous commitment to innovation and growth. The real-world research done by colleges and our business partners creates breakthrough products and services that are sold here in Ontario and throughout the world. This helps our businesses and our local communities become more productive and grow, generating not only new economic opportunities, but also creating new and rewarding careers for our students. Currently, Ontario's colleges have more than 1,300 research partnerships with local industries. These partnerships create, as you heard already, important market-driven research. In many cases, the partnerships help small and mid-sized businesses that don't have the opportunity to do this kind of research and create this innovation on their own. And as the Minister has said, our economy is moving more and more to innovation. And so to allow our small and mid-sized businesses to participate fully in that innovation economy and develop their own innovations, this is, again, a very important kind of partnership. Working together, we're helping businesses meet the challenges that innovation requires, and that leads to the development of new technologies and new products and processes. And we're also, as has been mentioned, creating important opportunities for our students to participate in hands-on research that produces real results. And often, the students who take part in these projects find full employment with partnering organizations. So it really is a win-win all around. Our colleges and our students have worked on a wide range of innovations in everything from biotechnology and environmental stewardship and healthcare, municipal planning, 3D gaming, and all sorts of other areas. And these award-winning new products developed out of this kind of research have included a smartphone app that promotes tourism in rural Ontario and an alcohol-free craft beer that's been successfully sold throughout North America. Our applied research partnerships put Ontario on the cutting edge of the new innovation economy, and there are tremendous opportunities to do so much more in this age of accelerating automation, digital technology, and artificial intelligence, as the Minister has pointed out. That's why we are so pleased today to be part of this announcement with the Ontario Centres of Excellence, the Government of Ontario, and all of our colleges, and to see Ontario investing in these kinds of projects. Honestly, it will make a difference to our economy, to our students, and to the province's future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Linda. I'll now turn the podium over to Dr. Tom Core, President and CEO of the Ontario Centres of Excellence.
Thank you, Janet. Well, good morning, everybody. On behalf of Ontario Centres of Excellence, I would like to thank you for joining all of us today. It was this time last year that the province announced the college's Applied Research and Development Fund. It is very exciting to be here at Sheridan College with our partners from the Ministry of Research, Innovation and Science, the Ministry of Advanced Education and Skills Development, and Colleges Ontario to announce the first round of projects emerging from this program. The projects being funded through CARDF today are helping to drive increased industry-college collaboration while creating an efficient marketplace for industry to access innovation, productivity, and commercialization services from the colleges across the province. For students, the program is providing invaluable experiential learning opportunities. For those of you who may not be familiar with OCE, initiatives like this are really our sweet spot. For over 30 years, OCE has been working on behalf of the Government of Ontario to facilitate post-secondary institution collaboration with industry, accelerate innovation through game-changing applied research, and help launch the next generation of products, processes, services, and jobs. Whether it's digital media and ICT, health tech, fintech, advanced manufacturing and materials, or clean tech, OCE is a champion of co-investing on behalf of the province to commercialize innovation. In partnership with industry, OCE accelerates leading-edge technologies and best practices, as well as basic and applied research emerging from Ontario's publicly funded colleges, universities, and research hospitals. Today's announcement is timely. Ontario's college system is home to thousands of students who are conducting groundbreaking applied research to solve real-world challenges faced by businesses and society at large. The college's Applied R&D Fund is a great addition to Ontario's innovation ecosystem. It is building the capacity and strength of the college system as a driver of innovation and acts as a bridge connecting students to the needs of industries and economies of the future. We look forward to continuing to work with our partners from the Government of Ontario and Colleges Ontario to help drive the innovation-based economy, create high-quality jobs, and enhance Ontario's competitiveness around the globe. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Tom. So this concludes the formal remarks for this morning. I would now like to invite all of today's speakers back on stage for a photo. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. The minister and our other guests will be available to media on the floor. And please visit the showcase to learn more about our CARDF projects here at Sheridan. Thank you so much. Have a great day.